Decorum. Okay, thank you. So once again, my name is Katie Borg. I've been the director of simulation, so sort of working behind the scenes. So we've had a really wonderful conference today, and I think I can speak for all of the staff when I say that we've been really impressed with the delegates. So we are now going to give out outstanding delegate awards for each committee. These awards will recognize some of the delegates we feel have greatly contributed to the committee's success. So now I'm going to introduce the dais staff for each committee. They'll be standing down there, so when we call your name, just come up there, shake hands, receive your award, and go back to your seat. So first of all is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. The chair, Jasper Gilly, the vice chair, Millie Baker, and the sergeant at arms, Tony Bell.
So first of all, I'd like to totally congratulate all my awesome delegates for responding very quickly to whatever the world threw at them. We dealt with Edward Snowden being granted asylum in Ecuador, a coup in Angola, and we also dealt with the environmentalists who initiated the coup and later vaporized all the world's oil. So I'm just going to give out awards to recognize the delegates who were particularly outstanding in their research, speaking, and caucusing. So first of all, we have an outstanding delegate award going to Venezuela. Next, we have an outstanding delegate award going to Iraq. And next, we have an outstanding delegate award being presented to Algeria. And finally, we have another outstanding delegate award going to Saudi Arabia.
So those are the awards for OPEC. So next we're doing the awards for the United Nations Security Council. So Kevin Wilkinson and Zoe Dorr are the co-chairs, and here they are.
Alright, so we had a really awesome simulation in the Security Council this year. I was really impressed by how the delegates responded to so many different things that we threw at them. For instance, in our first topic, which dealt with Mali, we had a hostage situation that was very dire, and we had a lot of debate on that. Everyone was like considering all sides of the option, and I really liked how much complexity they addressed in the issues. And we also addressed the issue of sarin gas and the use of chemical weapons in Mali. So overall, it was just a really great simulation. I was impressed with the delegates' ability to respond to a bunch of crazy simulations we were throwing at them and just kind of handle everything that came their way.
We also addressed the topic of North Korea, and North Korea is a fairly explosive state, and we had actually an assassination of Kim Jong-un leader. It was pretty exciting. And then we had some rogue generals that took nuclear weapons or warheads and hid them on the Spratly Islands, which are contested. So we had a Vietnamese delegate come in and talk to us about that. And then all the way towards the end, we actually found out that Kim Jong-un was alive, and he was hidden under the disguise of being one of the rogue generals. And then we saw a picture of him with Dennis Rodman just to finish us off on a great note. We are giving out 5 awards to our delegates, and everybody really did a great job. So the first person is France.
Delegate to receive an outstanding delegate award will be China.
delegate will be Pakistan.
The fourth Outstanding Delegate Award goes to Azerbaijan.
Our final award
Starts with
goes
an
to
O.
Morocco. So that is the United Nations Security Council. Next we have the United Nations Environmental Program with the Chair Andrew Wilkinson and the Vice Chair Ian Sutherland. So, give it up.
Right. First, I want to thank all the delegates for making this the best committee yet for me. It was so fun. You guys were really committed. I mean, you passed the most notes of any committee I've ever seen. They were all over the place. And then you guys also cleaned them up at the start of session 3, and that was like really awesome. I was so glad to see you guys do that. Our simulations went really well. I was so glad to see you guys putting forward ideas about how to combat deforestation, and it was really, really, really entertaining to watch as you guys worked out the ideas, and then we had 2 resolutions, and you guys were able to merge them, and that was a really good accomplishment. And then, unfortunately, a walking tree came in afterwards, and you took his cousin. I mean, unfortunately, his cousin didn't make it. All right, so with these awards, I found it extremely hard to pick the delegates. There were so many good delegates in the committee. It was really hard narrowing down to 8, and I'm giving out 8 awards. That's a lot, but still, I feel like I could give out more. Now we're going to go through the awards. For the first outstanding delegate, we have the United Kingdom. For the second outstanding delegate, Luxembourg. For the third outstanding delegate, we have Mexico. For the fourth, we have Guatemala.
For the next one, we have Cambodia.
I also want to give a quick shout out to Ian over here, helping out. He's the best vice chair ever. He helped me so much while I was cramming my desk in order. He was so helpful.
The next outstanding delegate award we have goes to Ecuador.
The next award is to Azerbaijan.
Armament and International Security Committee, chaired by Milan Frederick, vice chaired by Tim Gertner, and sergeant at arms, I'm not really sure what the word for it is, by Derek Gallo. So please welcome them.
Thank you, delegates. All the delegates on NICET did a really good job. I was really impressed with all the speeches and the resolutions you guys put together. We started off with a crisis on bubonic plague that spread in India and US and France. All the delegates in the committee did a really good job at stopping the bubonic plague and stopping the spread and closing down transportation ports to stop the spread. So it was really hard to choose the awards for you guys, but here they are. Okay, the first award goes to Owen, who was the Philippines. Yeah. Our next award goes to Vietnam. Our next award goes to Indonesia. Our next award goes to Iran. Our next award goes to France. Our next award goes to Japan. And last but not least, our next award goes to Azerbaijan. Secretary General.
Hello, everyone. So, I've met all of you now today. So, I'm just going to thank a few close out for the day. The first people I'd like to thank are the chaperones and the teachers who all brought you here to the conference. They all were really, passionate and really committed to making sure you had a great experience here, and I really enjoyed working with them all. So definitely give a round of applause to the teachers. Second, I'd like to thank the Chicago District Museum and Heidi Morzan and Megan Clark and staffers who helped us set up our rooms and move into this space for a day. Their contribution to us is incalculable. They've made this conference happen, and a big round of applause for So I'd next like to thank the staff, the members of the Chicago Nimun Club that were on the diocese and the Sims tables of this conference. They really have been working over these past 10 months tirelessly to put together an incredible conference for you all, and I think we're really all very pleased with how it turned out. So a round of applause to your staff. I'd like to thank all of the volunteers, the adult volunteers and the student volunteers who made this conference possible. They really came through at the last moment to help us do the things we wouldn't have been able to do on our own. They were extremely helpful in committee session. Your vice chairs and sergeant arms and adult security volunteers. Let's give them a round of applause. And finally, I'd like to thank all the delegates who attended the conference. So every delegate was really very knowledgeable and well prepared. Every delegate delivered an outstanding performance, clearly and effectively articulating their policies and quickly and diligently forging solutions to pressing problems. I hope you all learned a lot about international issues today. I hope you all had fun. As far as I can see, you're all very smart and creative and amazing students, and I can't thank you enough for coming here and spending time with us today. I hope you had a good time. Right. So that's it for today. It's actually time to take any motions to adjourn the conference. Are there any such motions? You need to use your placards. Dominican Republic. Motion to adjourn. I see a motion to adjourn. Are there seconds to this motion? Are there any other points or motions on the floor? Okay, I'm gonna rule that dilatory. We're gonna proceed to voting on the Dominican Republic's motion. All those in favor